Hello. Connect. Whoever that was. Oh, so N1GMB. You can check me in and out. You may be having internet problems. You okay?
On net, please call now. Okay, Net Control would like to recognize N1GMB. He's going to be in and out from West Warwick, Rhode Island. Thank you for checking in, Glenn. Moving on, 3s and 4s. If you have a 3 or 4 in your call sign and like to check in on the TG 31001 net, please call Net Control now.
Dave, did you hear me? W1WJB. I think you're having internet problems.
But this is Mike in Jacksonville.
don't think you heard me. I think you might be having internet problems. W1WJB. Kilo Oscar 4, Quebec Zulu Alpha. Kilo 4QZ. Dave in Kentucky.
Net Control would like to recognize KD2SXD, Michael in Florida. Thank you for checking in. And K04, Quebec, Zebra Alpha. David from Kentucky. Thanks for checking in. Any more people with 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s would like to check into the TG31001 please call now.
Kilowatt 4, United India, Rick in Kentucky.
K5 each, Paul and Mexico, checking in for 1 round.
This is Whiskey 4, India Romeo Tango, W4, IRT, Tracy, MRE, Kentucky.
Okay, Net Control would like to recognize K4UI, Rick from Kentucky, KA5H, Paul from New Mexico, and W4IRT, Tracy from Kentucky. Anybody else with a 2, 3, 4, or 5? Please check now. Please call now.
KN4, RGB, Kilo November 4, Romeo Golf Bravo, Stewart, Kentucky.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Lima Zulu Lima, K4LZL, Sally in North Georgia. I'll be eating out tonight in Haven on One Road, Mobile. 73, see y'all on Wednesday. I'll try it one more time. Dave, you hear me? W1WJB, Rhode Island.
Net Control would like to recognize KN4 RGB, Stewart in Kentucky, and KD4LZL, Sully, who's on the road in and out. And yes, Wally, I did hear you. Moving on to 6 and 7s. If it's 6 or 7 in your call sign, I'd like to check into the TG31001 net. Please call Net Control now. Good evening, David. Sorry, no traffic. Have a nice evening.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Foxtrot Uniform Yankee, Shannon, Ocean View, Hawaii, and I'll be in and out. Thanks for taking it, sir. Whiskey Hotel 6, Foxtrot Uniform Whiskey, Julie, in Ocean View, Hawaii.
The control would like to recognize K6FCC Khalil in California. In and out. Thank you for checking in. WH6FUY. Shannon, Ocean View, Hawaii. In and out. Thanks for checking in, Shannon. K6 Alpha Alpha November. Michael in California. And WH6FUW. Julie in Ocean View, Hawaii. Thanks for checking in. Let me drop it. Anybody else with a 6 or a 7 in a call sign would like to check into the TG31001 net? Please call your net control now. This is November 1, Delta Mike Sierra. Okay, moving on to 8s and 9s. Moving on to 8s and 9s. Be advised if I'm dropping in and out because my BER rating is above 2, but so far it's under 3. 8s and 9s, I'd like to check into the TG31001 net. Please call now.
This is Hotel Bravo 9er, Echo Zulu Whiskey, HB9ECW, Simon in Switzerland. Hello, y'all.
Aloha, Simon. Net control would like to recognize HB9er EZW. Welcome to the net. Anybody else with an 8 or a 9? 8 or 9 in the call sign, I'd like to check in with the TG31001 net. Please call net control now.
Whiskey 9, Charlie Papa Delta, W9 CPD, Milo, and Idaho. No traffic for that. Thank you.
Net control would like to recognize Whiskey 9er Charlie Papa Delta. Thank you for checking in from Idaho. In and out. One more time for 8s and 9s. I'd like to check in with the TG31001 net. Please call now. Nothing heard. At this time, I'm going to call for any check-ins anywhere in the world. 0 to 9 or anywhere in the world. I'd like to check into the TG31001 net. Please call net control now. Okay, hearing none. Brings us back to the top of the list with W1WJB, Wally, Rhode Island. Aloha. Good evening. Go ahead and take a turn.
Yeah, I hope you hear me. W1WJB. Only going to be in there for one round. I need a cup of tea or coffee. I'm not sure which one yet. I didn't do a lot today. Took into the wall and did a good walk into the wall because it's too cold out. And I'm playing around with my new Blue DV stick that Glenn took me on. Maybe that's why you didn't hear me. I don't know. I still don't know if it's set up right, but I think it is. But it works really good. So, like I said, it's only one turn tonight. W1WJB. And pray for the people in Ukraine.
Yeah, right, Wally. Very good. Very good. Congratulations on the new toy there. And yes, like I said, I did hear you when you were saying that sounded like I was losing my internet connection. And I didn't mean to ignore you. I was just trying to keep going until, well, praying that I wouldn't lose the internet connection. But thanks for, relaying that to me. I appreciate it. Next up is KD2SXD, Mike in Florida. Good evening. Take a turn.
Oh, sorry about that. My finger slipped off. Anyway, good evening, everybody. On the net, this is Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta. Mike here in Jacksonville, Florida. Well, it was a nice, beautiful weekend this weekend. No rain. And it was nice out there. Nothing else really going on this past week. I did a couple of polar activations and introduced a new person out, took him on his first Parks on the Air activation, and he did a nice little video on it. Other than that, that's about it. Nothing really else going on this side of town. And so I just wanted to check in, and I'll just be one and done for the night. Everybody have a great rest of great week ahead of them. Everybody stay safe and stay well. And we catch each other on the Aloha DMR net on Wednesday. Until then, I'll send it back to net control. This is KD2 SXD, Mike in Florida. 73 and Aloha to all.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mike. You have yourself a good night and stay safe. Have a great week, and hope to catch you on the Aloha deal on that Wednesday at 7 p.m. on TG 31002. Next up is KO4QZA. David in Kentucky. Go ahead, take a turn.
KO4QZA, Dave in Murray, Kentucky. David, thanks for taking the net, and good evening to you and the rest of the net. Nothing exciting right now. Murray's in Kentucky, where after ice storms and tornadoes and this, that, and the other thing back and forth, it looks like hopefully we're settling in the spring here. We got some upper 50s and lower 60s coming up in the next week or two, but besides that, nothing exciting. Just looking for spring and looking to plant stuff and the birds and the hummingbirds, and with that, back to net control, David.
All right, David. Thank you for your comments, and very good. Yeah, up and down weather is kind of gives people colds, because you need a jacket one day and then the next day you need a parka. But anyways, we'll catch you on round two, hopefully. And that brings us up to Rick in Kentucky. P4UI, go ahead and take a turn.
Okay, for UI, good evening to Net. That was a bad day today. Started off cloudy, but the sun did shine. We had a busy weekend. Yesterday, took wife Debbie. We went to Bowling Green and ate and went some shopping and saw one of the stores that she wanted to go to. It was down in that Tornado Savage part of Bowling Green, but the store was open, but the Mexican restaurant across the street was gone. The gas station was gone. And all this left is the cement pads where they've been cleaning up, but a slow process. And then today we went down to Lafayette, Tennessee for lunch. And not much else going on. Getting ready to start our 6-day work week this week. We got our department put back together Friday, so now we're behind. So we got to get caught up. And I figure 6 days a week now through April. So going to Mr. Hamfest coming up next Saturday, but I guess that's part of it. So we'll be back to until the next round from K4UI.
All right, Rick. Very good. Very good. Doing honeydew list, eh? Yeah, I can imagine that it's going to take a while to clean up from the tornadoes. And, some stores will never be able to open up again, and others will be lucky to open up. Thoughts and prayers to everyone, and I hope they have a fairly decent recovery. And with that, let me drop it. All right, I am going to go over to KA5H, Paul, in New Mexico. Go ahead and take a turn.
Yeah, whoops. KA5H, Paul in New Mexico. Good evening to everybody. Good morning and good afternoon and the rest of that. I hope everybody is doing well. Not much going on around here. Weather has completely stopped me from going out and doing portable. But Wednesday and Thursday of this week, it's going to be 70 degrees. And then that'll be Friday when we get winds in here. When the winds come in, they get pretty strong, 20, 30, and above that. With that, I want to wish everybody a great evening, great week, and 70 feet and aloha to all. KA5H, back in your control.
Okay, Paul, thank you for your comments. And got you in for one round only. And very good, yeah. We had actually, my phone received 3 severe weather text alerts. And for snow squalls with severe whiteout conditions. And where the winds are supposed to pick up tonight, and we're supposed to get 20 to 30 degrees below zero overnight. So fun. Have yourself a great week, and my DER rating is at 3.0, so don't be surprised if I start breaking up. Next up is W4IRT, Tracy, over in Kentucky. Go ahead and take a turn. N1GMB in that control.
Well, hello, Dave, and everyone on the net tonight. Dave, thanks for taking the net. You're doing a fantastic job. Well, let's see. It's been another lazy Sunday. I've done absolutely nothing, which has been a good day. I do need to relay in KN4IRN. He said that he didn't set up his always hotspot for home. And when he tried to connect here at the last minute, my dashboard was coming up or something. So anyway, another excuse is what I'm going to tell him. He's relayed in. Rick, I'm sorry I'm not going to make it to Cave City this year. I volunteered for our local Special Olympics polar plunge. One of the guys in our club is I forget what his title is of the Special Olympics around here, but I think there's about 4 or 5 of us operators going to go help him with parking and things of that nature. Our club has done that in the past, so I've got to go to Cave City, but this time I'm going to volunteer. And I pulled out an old calendar that has this day in history, and I thought this was interesting. This day in history, in 1936, Shirley Temple, age 7, well, she'd be age
as the 87 received a contract from the 20th Century Fox, which paid her $50,000 per film. 1936. That's big money today to some of us, and it was certainly big money back then. Food for thought. Well, back to the net control. This is W4IRT.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tracy. That was a definitely interesting blast. Blast from the past. Good history lesson. Wow. I'll bet you 2-1. Her first film was Annie. Oh wait, that's a Broadway, but at any rate, yeah, that does sound like a lot. And very good, very good. N1GMB, Stuart, Kentucky. Go ahead, take a turn.
Good evening, David, and the rest of the net. Well, I had a wonderful day today. My daughter and her boyfriend drove down and had lunch with my wife and I. We had some barbecue sandwiches, baked beans, and coleslaw, and it was wonderful, both the visit and the meal. So that's about it here. I'll be around for the second round. Back to you, Net Control.
All right, very good. Very good, Stuart. Glad you had a good day with the family. And we'll catch you around on round 2. Let's see. Next up is K6AAN, Mike, California. Go ahead and take the turn.
Good evening, David and the net. Spring is definitely sprung here in Northern California. 70 degrees and not a cloud in the sky today. Very nice weather. Promise of an early, long, hot summer, I'm sure, but beautiful right now. Other than that, not a whole lot going on around here today. Played a little radio and a couple of chores, and that's about it. So we're just looking forward to a kickback evening here and take it easy. So we'll hand it back to you for now. This is K6AAN.
All right, Mike, thanks for your comments there. And sorry, I seem to be having trouble on my end. Forgive me. We're going to keep it moving and go to WH6FUW, Julie in Ocean View. Aloha, Julie.
All right, N1GMS and the net, WH6FUW here. Well, aloha, David. Thanks for doing it. Great job as always. And aloha to everybody else out there. Sounds like it's a family weekend. I went Friday and picked my brother up at the airport, drove him up to my mom and dad's place, spend the night, and spend some time with my immediate family, my 2 siblings, my twin brothers and my mom and dad, and had a really, really wonderful time. So I just hope everybody out there stays safe and keep smiling and hang in there with whatever the weather brings. It sounds like it's getting nice elsewhere, so hopefully that'll be a trend. Thanks again for doing it, David, and I'll hand it back to you, WH6FUW.
All right, Julie, thank you for your comments. And very good. You know, always nice to spend time with the fam. Been a while since I spent time with the fam, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Next up on the list is HB9EZW. Simon, all the way over from Switzerland. Aloha. Good morning. Go ahead, take a turn. And N1GMS, your net control for the TG31001 net.
Well, aloha and good evening from Switzerland here. This is HB9ECW. Yeah, we had here a sunny day as well. Temperatures reached up to the high 60s, but since it's evening or short after midnight here, it dropped now down to 25 degrees outside. And yeah, it seems to be a family week or weekend. We had my uncle and my aunt from Germany here for the whole last week, and this morning they drove back for a 8 to 9 hour drive back to Rheinland-Pfalz in Germany. So I haven't heard yet if they arrived, but I guess so. Yeah, apart from that, not too much going on. I was reading all the PDFs with the company policies my new employee sent me in advance, so that I'll be ready for to start a new job at the 14th. And regarding the bit error rate usually means you have to calibrate the frequency on your hotspot. You might take a look at that, but for now you're coming through okay. I'll be here for a second round, and I'll pass it back to you, David. N1GMS, this is HB9ECW.
Yeah, very good, Simon. Very good. Yeah, but earlier in the start of that, I was in the green, and then slowly creeping up into the yellow, lower twos, and then it started to get above three. So it's a hit or miss, actually. I mean, I could keep playing with the bit error rating for forever and never still get it perfect. So I just deal with it the best way that I can, and like everything else, if it works, it works. If it don't, well, give it about 5 minutes, it'll work. Okay, we're at the bottom of the list, and I'm going to drop it and see if anybody else wants to check into the TV31001 net. Please call that control now. Okay, nothing heard. We're going back up to the second. Okay, next up for round two is KD2SXD. Mike. No, I'm sorry, he's only one round. KL4QZA. David in Kentucky. Go ahead, take another turn.
Thanks, David. KO4QZ in Kentucky. Thanks for doing that, and good evening again. Nothing else to discuss. Just been following whatever else is going on with everybody else on the net, and with that, 73 is everybody. Back to net control, David.
Okay, David, thank you for your comments on the second round. Enjoy the rest of the week. I hope to hear you Wednesday on the Aloha DMR net. Same time at 7 p.m. Different talk group, 31002. Next up will be K4UI. Rick, go ahead, take another turn.
Okay, for UI. Yeah, I think maybe spring is starting to spring a little here. I noticed the daffodils are in full bloom and got some trees starting to flower out already. But it's supposed to be up in the 70s by the week, so. But what happens after next week, who knows? I can wait and see. Do the best we can, deal with what we're given, I guess. But there's really not much else going on here. Just playing around on the 17 meters. Some activity there, and Jen had a little, and at least the bands are picking up, so that's an improvement also. Hope everybody has a good week, and hopefully we'll catch everybody Wednesday on the Aloha Net. Good evening, and 73 call from K4 UI.
Ricky, yeah. All right, Rick. Very good. And, yeah, Mother Nature is unpredictable, especially nowadays. It could be climate change, everybody says it is. But it could also be, you know, the world is getting older. I mean, you know, climate change was what caused the dinosaurs to become extinct. So, you know, you never know what Mother Nature's going to throw at you. You just have to deal with the cards that you dealt with the best that you can. Next up will be Tracy, W4IRT from Kentucky. Go ahead, take another turn.
Well, not a whole lot to add to what's already been said, except that I'm just sitting here at my desk and realized I shouldn't have been so lazy today. I should have got up and cleaned this desk up and organized it a little bit. So maybe I'll do that after the net. I'd like to wish everybody a good rest of the week, and we'll be waiting to hear from you on Wednesday. So until then, 7-3, and have a great weekend. Great rest of the week. Let's go and have another weekend real fast. That sounds good, too. This is W4RT, back to Net Control, 7-3.
Hey, Trey, yeah. Try this again. All right, Tracy, very good. Thanks for your comments there. You have yourself a great weekend. Yeah, you know, nothing wrong with having another weekend right after a weekend. I'm all for that. N1GMB, Stuart, go ahead, take another time.
Yeah, thank you, David. Well, this isn't radio related, but on Sunday afternoons, I used to like to go to a car dealership and look at the new cars and not be pestered by the car salesman. But it isn't fun anymore. There's no new cars out there. And if the dealer has some new cars, they're almost always premium level cars, which I can't afford. So I don't know if anyone else had noticed that there's very few cars on the car dealer lots anymore. I hope that changes this year. So that's about it. 73s to everyone. Back to you, Net Control.
Yeah, okay, Stuart, very good. Yeah, a lot of the dealerships are claiming that they're getting cars in every day, but I'm not so sure. You know, all of the parts that they're missing is still probably up on the container ships that have yet to be offloaded on the West Coast. Who knows? But with the war going on with Ukraine, it may hamper other things as well, as the gas prices going up, oil prices going up, and I don't know. Can't we all just get along? And next up on the list will be standby one. Michael, K6AAN. Go ahead, take another turn.
Well, thanks, David. Yeah, not much going else around this place tonight. Not even running the barbecue tonight, if you can believe that one. Tonight's leftovers, so hope everyone has a great rest of the week there, and take it easy on the coming week. Stay healthy and stay safe. This is K6AAN. Back to you.
All right, Mike, thanks for the comments. I don't know if you heard me the first time I said that, but apparently I wasn't keying up on my Pi-Star dashboard still. Anyways, very good. I hope you stay safe as well, and we'll hear everybody Wednesday night on the Aloha Manga. Up next will be WA6FUW, Julie, Ocean View, Hawaii. Take another turn.
All right, N1GMS and the net, WH6FUW returning. Well, I just want to say everybody stay safe, keep smiling, and hang in there no matter what the day brings you. And just know it's a good place to be, and the time is now. Hi. So thanks again for doing it, David. Always a great job, and I look forward to hearing everybody on Wednesday night. Until then, 7-3, aloha, keep smiling, and love y'all. WH6FUW, back in net control.
Yeah, 7-3, Julie. Thanks for joining the net as always, and always good to hear you. And thank you. Do the best we can, do the best I can, and nobody's perfect. Which brings us down to the bottom of the list, HB9 or EZW. Simon, go ahead, take another turn.
N1BMS Internet, this is HB9ECW returning. Okay, I dropped out there, I guess. Or not. Weird. Alright, not that much more to add. Other than great job on doing the net. Thank you very much. And I also hope to hear you all on the next Aloha DMR net, or the net after that, which will be the next 310.01 net. 7-3, y'all. Keep smiling. Love you all, and catch you down the lock. This is HB9ECW returning back to net.
All right there, Simon. Thank you very much, sir. Comments are always appreciated, and thank you for doing NetLogger. It is very big help, especially for an old man like me, because I can never remember anything high. Teflon every day, nothing sticks. Anyways, with that, we're at the bottom of the list. I'm going to call for one more time. Anybody in the world, anybody with 0 to 9, like the second of the TG310.01 net, please call net control now. This is November 1, Delta Mike Sierra. Okay, nothing heard. Any comments, announcements, or anything else for the net from anybody? This is N1GMB, net control. Hearing none, I just want to thank everybody for checking into the net and those who stood by while we held the net. And again, God bless and love you all, and everybody have a great week. And thoughts and prayers go out to Ukraine, and hopefully some sort of resolution can be made and the war can stop soon. But that's all in God's hands right now, I guess. So with that, Simon, I do believe we have 17 check-ins. Do you concur?
That is affirmative. 17 check-ins, HB9ECW.
Very good, Simon. Thank you for that. And again, as I said, thank you for doing that. At this time, we'll be closing the net. Everybody stay safe, stay warm, or stay cool, depending on the temperature. And the net will be closing at 47 minutes past the hour. This is November 1, Delta Mike Sierra, clearing the net.